Imagine running a lemonade stand. You tell the whole neighborhood you have thousands of secret stands across Asia, making millions. You wear a black turtleneck, you act like a genius, and everyone believes you. The bank gives you a private jet. Neighbors give you their life savings. But there's one problem. Those stands, they don't exist. There is no lemonade. There is only a $24 billion hole where the money should be. This isn't a movie. This is Wirecard, the tech giant that vanished in 48 hours. Wirecard was the pride of Germany. They were the digital pipes of the internet. Every time you swiped a card, money flowed through them. They were growing so fast, they kicked 100-year-old banks out of the top 30 list, just like that. Their CEO, a man obsessed with being the next Steve Jobs, promised that cash was dead and Wirecard was the future. But while he was giving speeches, his second-in-command, the Shadow Man, was busy building a ghost empire. The Shadow Man told investors they were processing billions for high-risk clients. Online gambling, adult sites. Why? Because nobody asks questions about dirty money. It was the perfect cover. But the truth was even dirtier. The money wasn't real. Most of these overseas partners were just empty rooms in the Philippines with a single laptop. They were moving numbers on a screen, not actual cash. Numbers on a screen. Few journalists at the Financial Times smelled a rat. They shouted, "This is a scam!" But then, something crazy happened. The German government didn't investigate Wirecard. They investigated the journalists. They banned people from betting against the stock. They protected the scammers because they wanted a German tech winner so badly. Wirecard became too big to be a lie. 2020. The pressure is too much. Wirecard hires auditors to prove the money is real. They point to 2 banks in the Philippines and say, "We have $2 billion sitting there. Here's the paperwork." The auditors finally did the one thing Wirecard feared. They called the banks. The bank's response? Who is Wirecard? This paperwork is a fake. The money doesn't exist. In 48 hours, the $24 billion empire melted. The CEO was arrested. But the Shadow Man? He pulled off the ultimate disappearing act. He faked a trip to the Philippines, hired a private jet to Belarus, and vanished into Russia. It turns out he wasn't just a businessman. He had ties to secret spies. He left behind a bankrupt company and thousands of ruined lives. Wirecard didn't sell tech. They sold trust. And in the world of finance, trust is the most expensive thing you can lose. Today, the CEO is behind bars, the Shadow Man is a ghost, and the $24 billion is just gone. Remember, if a lemonade stand looks too good to be true, it probably is.